I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing. Go.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And yes, you guys, today I will be showing you the Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. I have talked about this many times to you guys, and I use this on top of my foundations or my BB creams. And so I would like to use this strictly as a foundation powder, okay, as it states. Now, there's one thing that I will be using though underneath the powder foundation by Neutrogena. I will be putting on the Garnier Skin Active BB Broad Spectrum of SPF 15 5-in-1 Miracle Skin Protector. I will be putting this on as my SPF product because I feel like everybody should be using SPF. I do. And then also, because I'm using a powder foundation, I will be using a moisturizer on my skin, such as the Collab Pep Talk Primer and Skin Booster. Okay, I will be using the Bolero facial gel hydrator in cucumber and aloe. That's so cool on the skin, feels wonderful. And I'm going to be using the Pond's Perfect Color Complex Beauty Cream. I will be using all of those because those products are going to keep my skin moisturized while applying a powder foundation on top. Because if you're going to apply powder foundation, I feel like you need to thoroughly moisturize your skin. That's just my opinion, unless you got really oily skin. And I still recommend a little moisturizer. That's just what I think. So let's go ahead and I'm going to apply the Bolero product first. You guys know the steps. If you're wondering about my eyeshadows and my eye makeup, I will mention that at the end what I used. Or I can go ahead and tell you now. That way I don't have to wait till the end of the video. I just use my regular products I use all the time. Basically, once I start to love a product, I'll basically use it all the time. And of course, I use the ABH palette. I used my Color Story palette, and I also used the Too Faced palette, Natural Lust palette. Those are the palettes that I use as far as my eyeshadows. Oh, got some product on my shirt. Okay, so those are the products that I used as far as my eyeshadows. The liner is my Rimmel 24 Hours Ultimate Cocoa Gel Liner, and also my Hard Candy eyeliner. And then for mascara, my Believe Beauty Volume Eyes mascara. That's exactly what I used. So yeah, you guys, that's what I have on my eyes right now. So I'm really moisturizing my skin, prepping it for the powder that I'm going to use as foundation. Just see if I'm going to need any concealer because, y'all, I'll be honest with you, I'm very cautious about this. Not really cautious, but I just don't know how this is going to look because I'm used to putting on a BB cream or a foundation or something on my skin before applying powder because I just feel like, I don't know if this is going to cover a lot of things on my skin that I like to have covered, okay? I don't know why everything seems like it's in slow motion. Y'all, hope this video turns out okay because look like everything it's like slow motion. Okay, so Now, usually I let my moisturizer sink in, and I highly recommend that because I'm creating this video and I don't want this video to be long and I don't want to stop this part and then start another part. But I would highly recommend that you let all of this moisturizer or all of your moisturizer to sink into the skin real nicely and really good. But for me, a lot of times I don't wait. Like I'm always constantly just moving on, even though I have seen or I have actually waited a little while and let everything sink in and then went on with my makeup product and then it turned out wonderful. So, I mean, even if I go ahead and go on in with something like my BB cream, I'm still okay. So, to me, that's like up to a person whether you like to wait on a product to sink into the skin and dry up and all that. That's up to you. For me, it's just like I'm just gonna put it on, okay? I'm just gonna put it on and yeah, blend it out, get it on my skin, and go ahead and get to the powder. So this is the BB cream, the Garnier Skin Active BB cream. It really doesn't take a lot of this, but because I'm not using it as a foundation. Just this is more like a SPF product for me. Although if I'm in a rush and I just want to put something on my skin for a little coverage, I'll use it. I'm really into that now. I'm really getting back into taking care of my skin. Once again, I had sort of, because of everything I've been through, all the abuse and stuff, I basically got a little lazy with skincare. And I had never done that. I've always stayed, like I've always kept my skin really pampered to the best of my ability because that's the way I was raised. And I just got a little lazy, you guys. But now I'm picking it back up, skincare and taking care of my skin. All right. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is actually go ahead and apply my concealer. I used the Collab concealer today. This is it's called No Floss Under Eye Concealer. I'm going to use it. I haven't used this in a while, but it is one of my favorite concealers. It's in light peach, so it's going to really brighten my under eye and give me some amazing coverage. And it's one of my favorite concealers. And I've been using it on a regular basis, but lately I've been using some of the new cheaper concealers like the LA Colors, Correct and Conceal, just giving it a break a little bit, using something a little different. But I have to admit, I love this concealer. Like, this is really good. Now I'm going to pat this in to my skin because my skin is still moisturized from all the moisture products. So I'm going to have to pat it in to my skin. And I'm putting it on somewhat light. See there? But I get a lot of coverage. That's why I talk about this concealer a lot. Because you can put just a little bit on and then just pat it into the skin. And it still provides, or it provides really nice coverage with just a small amount. It does not take like a lot of product. See there? That's just enough. Because I think whenever you use powder foundations, I feel like it's like a natural look. Like it's something Like a lot of times I don't think of powder foundation being used as something you like really glam up on, but I could be wrong. I just never like really ever went for or grabbed a powder foundation unless I just used it as powder to set my foundation. Like I've never used it alone. Not that I can remember now. If I did back in the day on my YouTube channel, then forgive me, okay? I forgot. But I don't recall. I know I used to use the Jordana powder foundation, and I love that one. Oh my God, you talking about a beautiful finish. In fact, I think I'm going to repurchase that powder. I have to order it online. It is so good. You talking about extra coverage for any foundation. And I used to love that powder. I used to buy it every time I would get low in it. I think I went through 3 of them the entire time I was on YouTube. I think more than 3. I recall probably purchasing, I don't know, maybe 5 of those the whole time I used to do YouTube back in the day. Like I love the full coverage I would receive after putting on luminous foundations, because I knew with luminous foundations it wasn't going to cover much. So I just knew to get some kind of powder foundation that would cover extra things. So now you guys, everything is pretty much dry. I mean, I'm still a little, not oily, I'm just luminous because the products y'all know that I use on my face is luminous products. So if my face still looks really dewy, it's actually, that's what it's supposed to do. The products that I use on my skin gives or produces that dewy look that I love. So now we're going to go in with the Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. And so you saw what I used, just the BB cream, and y'all, all of my powder is just, that is just too much. Okay, I don't want to put too much on my face. I just want to put enough. Y'all saw me use the BB cream and the Bolero hydrator gel, the Pond's Beauty cream, and the Collab Pep Talk Skin Booster. That's all I put on, and the Collab No Flaws concealer in light peach. So that's all I've put on. So now we're going to go in with my powder brush from ELF, and we're going to dip it into this powder. I love the fact that you got this little, the lid here. The bottom of the container here is where the powder comes out into. And you just grab some powder, and I just did. And then I'm going to apply this right on top of my skin. And I did not conceal any areas on this side of my face. Not bad, you guys. Like, look at that. Do y'all see the coverage? Well, no coverage. Coverage. Okay, this just may be one of the first. Look at there. I've already messed up my white top. I forget, you guys, to get me something to put on top of white tops when I create makeup videos. But let's get back. Now, this just may be one of my favorite. Look at that. I'm loving it, you guys. It is covering. And I think, you guys, it's just grabbing a hold of the moisturizers and the BB cream. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It's holding on to it. So without the, the moisturizers and the BB cream, I may not get as much coverage as I have right now. Like, I don't even have to go back in with a concealer right now. Like, this powder is holding on to all of the moisturizer. Look at here, underneath my eyes. Y'all look at that. I'm going to smooth that out. Oh my God, this is so good. I think it's better. Y'all, I think that this powder looks better on its own than as a foundation or BB cream topper. Like, I think it works better just as a foundation. Amazed. I am simply amazed. Like, look at that spot area where it's just barely showing right there. And I don't mind that because usually even with other foundations that happens. But y'all, this was all sold out the last time I talked to you guys about this, which was I think 2 videos ago. And it was all sold out. So I see why it's sold out. Because it works. Look at this side of my face. It's not patchy. It doesn't look dry. It's actually holding on my skin very nicely with the moisturizers and the BB cream. Without it, I can't speak about that. Now, if y'all want me to do an additional video, or I just may do additional video without adding moisturizer on, just for some of you that don't care about moisturizer, I can do that. But like I said, with any powder, I feel like you need moisturizer, because that's going to help you from not looking like your skin is like wrinkled, okay? Because I feel like powders have a tendency to do that without moisturizers or a BB cream or something underneath. But the way everything is looking, you guys, this is like my newest foundation. Yes. This is my newest foundation. I will be using this alone. And I feel like I have enough coverage that I can even do more dramatic looks. Just like my eyes today is dramatic. It's not a natural like eyeshadow look. This is dramatic. I mean, it's hot pink, you know, and all of that. A lot of liners on. So it's not like a natural look. So you can actually use this powder foundation. I'm going to add a little bit more underneath my eyes just to see if it's going to crease. And normally this does not crease underneath my eyes from what I noticed. But from what I see, you guys, you can use this alone and still glam up your face, is what I'm saying. It glides on very smooth. I feel like you need to dab it into the skin, like push the powder in. It gets all over the place. I'm not gonna lie, it's all over my top. But y'all, look at this finish. Like, look at this. And I took a lot of product out of the top here. The little product that I had left in there, I did use it all. But look at this finish. And this shade that I have on right now is soft beige. Soft beige. And I'm just going to drag it down just a little bit because believe it or not, after me putting it on, that might be why when I put on my bronzer, I mean, I love the look, but if you look at some of my videos, I remember a person was telling me that my foundation was a little too dark, which I love bronzy looks, but this shade is still just a little bit too dark for me, just a little dark, but I like bronzy looks, so I like it. So yeah, you guys, this is what it looks like. Like, look at the coverage. Like, y'all look at that. So if you're looking for a good powder foundation that you can actually purchase at Walmart or Walgreens, anywhere where Neutrogena is sold, you're going to like this. As far as the feeling, it really doesn't feel thick, but I can tell that I have my BB cream and my moisturizers underneath. Once again, this powder do grab on or actually attaches to the moisturizer. If you're going to use moisturizer with this product, you can feel that. That's what I feel. I could tell I have something underneath it. It doesn't feel like really, really natural, even though it's like a mineral sheer powder. But if you put moisturizers underneath and a BB cream underneath, you're gonna be able to feel these products, or you're gonna feel the powder. You're gonna feel all of the other things underneath it. Without the BB creams and without moisturizers, I cannot tell you what this product will actually look like, because this is the first time I'm actually using this mineral sheer powder as my foundation. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and sort of like bronze up a little bit, and just put my bronzer on a little bit, and my blush and my lipstick, and that's it. And come back and let y'all take a look at it that way. And yeah, that will be the video. Okay, everyone, this is the finished look. I fixed my hair and I'll come back to show y'all. This is what it looks like. The powder foundation. Looking good. It's full coverage. Like, look at this. Look at my skin. It's full coverage. So if you're looking for a wonderful sheer powder and you want coverage, I highly recommend that you use a BB cream or a moisturizer underneath, because the sheer powder by Neutrogena, the mineral shears, does attach to the moisturizers and the primers, so you're going to get more coverage. Now, without the moisturizers and the primer, I really couldn't tell you exactly if you would get this much coverage. I feel like you'll probably get maybe light to medium, I'm thinking. I don't know, you guys. That may be another video in the works that I will show you what it looks like without a BB cream, without moisturizer, in case some of you do not use moisturizers. I know some people do not use moisturizers, and that's fine. Everybody likes what they like, but for me, I feel like I must put on a moisturizer and I must put on a primer. I feel like those are very important products you should use underneath your foundations, whether it's a powder or liquid foundation, and also your SPF. You need that. So I feel like those products needs to be put on. But y'all, I love this coverage. I will use this as a foundation now, instead of just setting, like I was just using this product just to set my BB creams and just to set my concealer. And I knew it was great powder. That's why I kept it, okay? I did not return this product because I really like it. So I knew it was a good powder, but I did not I've never used it as foundation, and I absolutely love it. Like the coverage, you guys, look at that. Just beautiful. Beautiful. I am in love. I am in love with this powder. This is really good. This is one of the best powder foundations in the drugstore right now. I said one of the best, not the best. I have to try all of them before I can say it's the best. Choose between the Jordana powder foundation and this Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. I would have to go with this here, the Neutrogena, just because the Neutrogena does not cake up like the Jordana does. The Jordana, I used to have to really set it with a setting spray just to sort of like melt the powder so that it would dissolve or get rid of that powdery, cakey look. This one, I mean, it looked good without the setting powder. It wasn't too cakey. Underneath my eyes, as I'm looking, my lines is not really sticking out that bad, you guys. You can see here underneath my eyes there, like there's not a lot of cakiness going on, nor is there a lot of like lines. I see just a little bit, and that's normal for me. I'm 44 years old. But as far as anything really bad, I feel like everything still looks pretty smooth underneath the eyes. So yeah, you guys, I highly recommend like this powder. For real, I highly recommend this powder, and so I hope you all check it out. It's not a brand new product, I don't think. I think this has been out for a while. I don't know how new this is, but for me, this is very new, and it looks like this, and the product just falls down into this bottom part here where you can just absolutely twist it, and then the powder is down in there. So that's convenient in my opinion, because a lot of loose powders gets all over the place, but at least they put it in a little cap there under the bottom, so it's easy just to open this up and just actually just start dipping your brush into it or whatever and try it. Now I want to try this product with a beauty sponge as well, so I got 2 more videos there to use this product or this mineral shears product by Neutrogena with a beauty sponge, and also to use this without a BB cream and without moisturizer. So those are 2 videos that will be in the works for some of you that may use certain, like some of y'all may not use brushes, some of you like beauty sponges, so I'll show you what it looks like with a beauty sponge. I don't know if it will even put anything on my face, or would I get more coverage? I don't know, but those will be 2 videos in the works, okay? So get ready for 2 more videos on this one product, which is the Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. So far, it is a perfect 10, okay? That's my rating. I love it. Looks beautiful on my skin. So, yes, you guys, I highly recommend this powder foundation. You should try it. I think you're gonna love it. Yeah, you guys, that is the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. And yeah, look forward for those 2 videos that will be in the works, okay? In fact, I might get started on these 2 videos like straight up the next 2 days, so y'all can really take a look at it and give some time for this Neutrogena Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. I think Neutrogena is doing a very wonderful job. It's a brand that I hardly ever purchased. I remember purchasing a few products like back in my 20s, okay? And I didn't like the product at the time because they didn't have a great shade range at the time. But now, you guys, I really like it. It's great for sensitive skin, the product. And also it just feels good on the skin. You feel like you're putting, like, it's like a light type of makeup, but you can have coverage. Like, it depends on which one of the products you choose, such as the Healthy Skin Foundation. Oh God, amazing. Y'all, I have this one. This is like full coverage foundation here. Luminous, very moisturizing, but yet wonderful coverage. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. It has SPF of 20. Very nice. I highly recommend that. And also, you guys, of course, the Neutrogena Protected, or the Protect and Tint Tinted Moisturizer. Yes, very nice coverage. So these 2 I can highly tell you, or highly recommend you to try. There is other products like Neutrogena just has it going on for me right now. I love the Neutrogena brand, and I highly recommend that you try it and give it a go. It's a brand that some people just overlook, or a lot of people think it's just for problematic skin. No, it's not. But if you have sensitive skin, or if you want something that's light but yet you know, sort of skin-like, but yet maybe something a little luminous, something a little healthy looking, try the Neutrogena brand. I absolutely adore it and I recommend it. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a good day. Bye-bye.